Breaking, Utica, New York overrun, media refuses to report what happened. Patriots of this country have been warning us for quite some time that unfettered immigration would cause big problems here. The left didn't listen, and now Utica, New York, is paying the price. Blogger and Utica native Loretta the Prole, as she identifies herself, has a terrifying story to tell. Due to an influx in refugees, her city now has a population that's roughly 25% Muslim, according to WorldNet Daily. Diseases are coming back, even tuberculosis, churches are converting to mosques, and slowly but surely, American traditions are eroding. Utica used to be called the city that loves refugees. But that nickname seems questionable now. People in this town are on edge more than ever before. When you notice that your hometown is swelling with people who are not only disrupting your way of life, but are willing and able to blow themselves up in the name of their God, you tend to get a little edgy. Loretta claimed that the welfare system is ineffective, and that it's nearly impossible for people to get help when they do need it. She talked about her husband losing his job, likely due to cheap labor, and about how she and her family sought food stamps. Her application was denied numerous times, even though she was filing for herself, her husband, and their 2 children. Loretta then said that a refugee applying for food stamps would get fast-tracked to approval. It's upsetting that we're caring for people who aren't even U.S. natives before our own people, on our soil, no less. Loretta continued to share her story. There was a reemergence of tuberculosis in the Utica area, after a group of refugees that seemed to be carrying the deadly illness settled down there. We're not prepared, as a society, to deal with diseases that the First World eradicated years ago. Loretta's story really gets you thinking about our future. We cannot sit by and let our country fall. We have to fight for what's right. Under the Obama administration, we let in an absurd number of immigrants. Up until President Trump took office, they were still flocking in by the boatload. Now that President Trump is representing our country, we have seen close to 400 people deported daily, thanks to ICE.
If we didn't have these brave Americans standing up for our country, many cities around the nation would end up like Utica. We cannot bear the thought of having our traditions destroyed by people who don't even appreciate American values. What we need to show everyone is that we will not end up that way. Now that President Trump is cracking down on these people, we stand a chance at finally becoming great again.